Hey everybody, Pastor Sarah Ritchie here, September the 24th. I am the minister of First Christian Church in San Bernardino, but at the moment, as you can see, I'm in my living room. Good to be with you today. So, all week long, we've been talking about peace, those things which bring us peace, what it means to feel peace within our hearts. And today I can't help but speak to a phrase that I've heard protesters use again and again. The phrase is no justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. It's a phrase that resonates with me because I think it makes sense. I mean, how can there be peace, a peaceful society, when there isn't any justice? Around the United States, we've been in such turmoil, haven't we? I mean, with the pandemic looming over us, with all the rhetoric and crazy talk that comes with an election season. And then there is the death of Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg, who her entire life, her entire career, tried to fight for a more just society. And now, now in response to the shooting of Breonna Taylor and the subsequent decisions to not charge officers in her death, there has been the shooting of 2 police officers in Louisville, Kentucky. Here in California, that feels eerily similar because just last week there was an ambush of 2 police officers. They were just doing their job. We don't know who did it or why they did it, but it wouldn't be surprising if it's somehow connected to the recent police shooting of a black man, Dijon Kizzee, who was stopped for a bicycle violation and he was shot to death. This is not a peaceful time. Not peaceful at all. That phrase, no justice, no peace, has been intoned at protest marches, peaceful demonstrations, and I use that phrase, peaceful demonstrations, intentionally. It seems ironic, doesn't it? But I see this phrase as more of a prophetic statement, one that speaks to what happens when there is no justice. It is not a threat from protesters so much as a prophetic warning that those whose lives are threatened, those whose calls for equal justice before the law, and who are continuing to be denied, detained, jailed, and shot, will turn to violence. This has led me to read Isaiah. Isaiah is a prophet, and I'm looking at chapter 32. I think Isaiah speaks to no justice, no peace, like no other prophet. Isaiah likes to describe his vision of what a good ruler or rulers look like, also what bad rulers look like. And in Isaiah 32, he speaks to those who live in ease, who are carefree, while others live in an unjust society. And that those who are carefree and living in ease, people like me, need to repent. And when we repent, Isaiah makes this promise to us, which I'd like to share with you. It's only 2 verses long. Isaiah says this: "Then justice will reside in wild lands, and righteousness will abide in farmlands. The fruit of righteousness will be peace, and the outcome of righteousness, calm and security forever. Then my people will live in a peaceful dwelling, in secure homes, in carefree resting places. May it be so. So this week, as we think about peace, I would encourage all of you to read chapter 32 of Isaiah, to think about what it means to say no justice, no peace. Should you need to repent, so be it. Should we need to pray for our nation to be healed? Oh, yes. And let us all attempt to be peaceful people in our lives and in the way we conduct ourselves. Well, my friends, I thank you for listening to me for a few minutes. Hey, you know the drill. Wear those masks. Stay physically distant. Wash your hands for 20 seconds under soap and water. And love one another. Take care. See you next time. Bye-bye.